Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Yaje here, pumped as always to be sharing another gardening video with you. So today is August the 14th and we are going to take a look at the garden. So this is a garden tour video, but in the video I just wanted to share with you updates on what has been going on with some issues that I have been experiencing with some of the vegetables in my garden, like the garden eggs. A couple of weeks ago I shared with you how something was attacking the leaves of my garden eggplants. It was like whitish and the leaves were not looking healthy at all. Many of you commented and said it was probably spider mites affecting the garden egg leaves. So I just wanted to share with you updates on how that is looking right now. I will also share with you updates on the egusi melon that I have growing in the garden, the ugu, the okra plants, and guys, sweet potatoes as well. So just follow me to the garden and let's find out what is going on. And it is also going to be a harvest day kind of video. Tribe, this is a macro look of the garden. Over here, this is the main part of the garden, and as you can see, it is still looking very lush and green even in August. So over here I have the okras. These are the hill country red okras and they are basically growing like trees. Again, I have not really been harvesting, which I should. I should harvest like this one, and they are growing wild. The reason why I planted the okra over here was just to provide that demarcation from the rest of the backyard and also to provide some shade. So yeah, the okras have not been producing as much as I would have loved them to, but then again, I've really not been harvesting them. So and this year I planted sweet potatoes from the stem cuttings, and guys, they are basically all over the place. These sweet potatoes are about 2 months old, I want to say. Look, it's just all over the place, taking over the garden. And the water leaves, guys, it's all over. It has taken over my garden. You see, I am letting it seed and mature so I can harvest the seed. It's not mature yet. When the water leaf seed matures, when you touch it, it just bursts open with like this one. That one is mature. See the black seeds? See that? That is a mature water leaf seed. So I tried to plant corn, as you can see on this bed here, that one, but because I have so much going on already, I have the egusi, the water leaves, the corn is struggling to grow. I'm just going to leave it there and see what happens. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby, I have a taste. All the highs and the lows. And then all the amaranths that I have growing, from the Lagos spinach to the regular amaranth, you can see it is producing seeds already. Okay, the seeds are not quite mature yet, but these are like the flowers, and then I'm letting it go to seed so I can harvest. And also waiting on the Lagos spinach, which is this one. This is Lagos spinach, the purple and also the green Lagos spinach to produce flowers and seed. That is not yet happening. I've not been harvesting these anymore because I'm waiting for the seeds. And then this over here is the Jamaican callaloo. Everything is wanting to produce flowers and then seed at this time of the year. Look guys, this is me and that is ewedu, or the jute leaf. See how tall it has become? It's taller than the fence. Sadly, I have not harvested any jute leaves before. First time growing it, don't know how to cook it. I need to look up a recipe and cook the jute leaves already, but is growing quite tall. And let me share with you an update on the garden eggplants that suffered some damage a few weeks ago. I shared a video about the stuff that was affecting the leaves, and many of you commented and said it might be spider mites, which I think that is what it is. So I sprayed neem oil, and as you can see, the new leaves that are forming are looking a lot better. These are the old, diseased, damaged leaves that I need to remove, and the new leaves after spraying with neem oil is looking a lot better. So yeah guys, this is how my ugu bush is looking like, the field ugu as I would like to call it. That's what I have growing in ground. It is picking up again. It suffered a little bit of heat damage when it was very hot in July, but it is beginning to pick up again. I'm not going to harvest it again until I get the flowers all formed and pot. So I'm going to just leave the ugu plant alone at this point. The peppers did not do very well this year. Well, it has produced fresh blooms. Okay, I need to feed these ones and see if anything changes, but the peppers didn't do as well as in the previous years. Let's go and look at the other ones that I have in containers. So guys, along the side of my house is where I had the bunch of peppers in containers, if you remember, and truth be told, they are not doing as well as I imagined. I have had to cut back or just completely uproot a bunch of the peppers because they were looking like this. Leaf miners, aphids attack, basically not looking good. So I've just been going around and removing a lot of the pepper plants. See, all of these containers are now empty. They used to have pepper plants in them. So if I go around and find that it is damaged beyond repairs, I just remove the pepper plants. And what I have left in the containers now, some water leaves, and I plan to plant more bitter leaves. See, I've been putting bitter leaf stems in the containers instead. And I've already done a video on my egusi melon, but look, that is a baby melon. That is another one. That is another one, and I have a ton of bigger ones hiding in the grass. It is basically threatening to take over my backyard at this point and the rest of my garden as well. I'm going to put a link in the description box and you can check out the video on the egusi melon. I planted one seed, and from that one seed I have counted 21, and with those 3 now, because when I did the other video I did not count the 3 I just showed you, so there's at least 24 and more coming just from one single egusi seed. So check out that video on egusi, the egusi melon. A basket full of water leaves, some bitter leaves. This is the boya broadleaves, and then what is this one? Bitter leaf. And that's the other kind of bitter leaf.
It's not green one and red one are bitter.
So guys, that was a quick tour of the garden in August. My garden is in zone 9A, and I hope that by watching this you are going to consider growing something. I'm not going to lie, it is a lot of work keeping all of these plants alive, keeping up with their various schedules, but it is very rewarding work. You don't have to start this big, you can start with just one bed, one 4x4, maybe one vegetable that you like, and then over the years you can add more. It doesn't need to be this big. I didn't go this big all at once. I've been doing this for many years. But gardening is something that I'm going to encourage you to do. Until next time, grow a garden.